In this video, we're going through the basic steps to load a mesh and create the first blend shape target. To create starting your blend shape setup, select your mesh and press the Load Mesh button. If the Symmetry Check button is enabled, Shapes will check if your mesh is symmetrical. The result is displayed in the command output. If the mesh is not symmetrical, the asymmetric vertices of the mesh will be highlighted and their number displayed in the command output. You can choose if the mesh should be made symmetrical. It is not guaranteed that this attempt will be successful. If it fails, please check your mesh manually. You can also check the symmetry without loading the mesh into Shapes. You can find this command in Menu, Tools, Check Symmetry. When you reload the mesh, the symmetry check is not performed again, just because the mesh is already loaded. If you disable the symmetry check and enable it again while the mesh is loaded, the check will be performed again. With the mesh loaded, you can now create your first blend shape target. There's no need to create a blend shape node first. Shapes automatically creates a blend shape node for you when you create your first target shape. By default, a new blend shape node is created before any other deformers. Press the Edit Mode button below the target list. The button turns red and reads Exit Edit Mode. If you right-click the button, you can cancel the edit mode and nothing will be modified. Depending on your window layout, you will now see a green camera frame indicating that you're in edit mode, along with two buttons which allow you to exit or cancel edit mode. Editing the current mesh is performed on a duplicate of the mesh, as you can see in the outliner. The loaded mesh is hidden and the currently edited mesh with the name New Corrective is put into isolation. Also, the Shapes brush is activated by default as soon as you enter edit mode. All these edit mode options can be controlled through the preferences. The standard behavior of the Shapes brush is to drag the mesh with the left mouse button. You can set the size of the brush with the middle mouse button. If you hold down the Shift key and click left, the brush will smooth the mesh. Holding down Ctrl slides the mesh. For now, we are only applying some basic edits to the mesh. When you're done, press the Exit Edit Mode button and the new shape gets added to the target list. The new shape is named New Corrective, but you can rename it by double-clicking the name in the target list. All channel names must be unique. With the target shape selected, the Channels folder now contains the value slider for the shape. Setting the slider blends the shape in and out. If you press the Set button to the right of the slider, the value of the channel is set to 1 and the button label changes to Tweak. This allows you to edit the existing shape in case you need to make corrections. The Tweak function is only available when the value is set to 1 or higher. If you press the Tweak button, you're again in edit mode, but this time you're editing an existing shape rather than creating a new one. If you exit the edit mode, the target shape gets updated. If you want to delete a shape, press the trash icon to the far right of the channel. Undo deleting the target shape. The shape will be listed again in the target list. This part is very important. Even though undo works in this case, there might be occasions where the use of undo can cause you trouble. The target list not only lists all target channels of the blend shape node, but also displays all relationships of the entire blend shape setup, basically showing you the state of the scene in an alternative view. Because of this, it's very important that the target list reflects the state of the scene at all times. It is possible that if you undo, Maya undoes your action, but the target list is not correctly refreshed. If this happens, the target list displays a different state of the scene, which of course creates problems from that point on. If you undo, make sure that the target list correctly displays the change. If you are unsure, simply load the mesh again. Of course, the same applies if you make changes to your scene Shapes doesn't know about. In previous versions of Shapes, this has been a major issue, but it has been improved with version 3. However, it's recommended to use undo with caution.